never done this before, so we'll see how this goes. So I'm going to share my screen. But today we're going to talk about essential oils and pain and how you can manage your pain using essential oils. So just take a moment and either think or write down on a piece of paper on a scale of 1 to 10 about your chronic pain, really chronic pain on a daily level. So I've had 2 hip replacements. I have 2 really bad knees. One is bone on bone. So before managing my pain with chronic pain, with essential oils and supplements, I would have said my pain was about an 8 or a 10 on a daily level. Now it's more like a 1 or a 2. What is yours? And emotional pain, we don't always measure emotional pain, but everybody has good stress and bad stress in their lives. What is yours? And heaviness is real. I mean, what's weighing on your shoulders or your heart? What do you measure that at? I mean, I'm going through a remodeling project in my home, and that weighs heavily on my mind. You know, how do I balance doing my classes, taking my appointments with people, talking? How do I manage my daily workload around construction, along with emotional pain? So I would say right now, my emotional pain is around a 3 or 4. Before essential oils, it was more like an 8 or a 9. Occasional pain. This is pain. This is your aches and pains, things that aren't usually a daily thing, but they occur. Might be an occasional headache, maybe a tooth pain, might be a sore arm. Some people have bursitis. What is yours? So keep those in mind as we go through this presentation. Which of your body systems needs the most support? I like this. I like this pyramid in the center here. It reminds us our foundation of pain is we must eat right. If we're filling our bodies with all kinds of junk food or sugars, that's going to add to our pain levels, because sugars adds to pain. If we don't manage our weight, that added weight adds to pain, because that added weight adds to weight on our joints. We don't want to move around as much. We don't exercise. I will admit, I don't go for it. Excuse me. I don't do normal exercise. I don't go out for walks like I should. But I do an occasional walk in nature, which I really enjoy. But I get up and I move around and I do things in the yard. So that's considered exercise. Rest, getting a good night's rest is really critical. And how we manage our good stress and our bad stress is critical. And reducing our toxic load. I didn't realize how many chemicals I was taking into my body before I studied essential oils. So I'm really pleased that I can bring this to you. And I am now more informed about my own self-care. And I'm more proactive about my medical care. And before getting more involved with essential oils and the supplements, I was taking a prescription for pancreatic enzymes that was costing me over $900 every 3 months. Now, I don't take that anymore. I don't need it. And I've been doing that for months. So it's made an amazing difference in my life. And I wouldn't be here today if I didn't know that it could make an amazing difference in yours. I studied gerontology in my master's program. I have a minor in gerontology along with my master's in social work. I know how aging affects us, but we don't have to be elderly, unhealthy. We can be healthy when we're aging. And aging doesn't start at 50, 60, 70, or 80. Aging starts the day we're born. Think about that. You age every day of your life. We need to take care of our bodies. We need to think about what we're doing, because what we take in is what's reflected on the outside. Our bodies is taking care of us. Our heartbeats, our lungs, our brains, our systems work for us. And we need to take care of our systems. And that's one reason why the Lifelong Vitality Pack is so important. And I take those pills every day because they're so critical to my healthcare. They support chronic pain, supports my bone health with calcium, magnesium, zinc, vitamin D, my joint function and comfort. My emotional pain provides mental clarity, brain function, a wide variety of omega-3 acids for my gut and cognitive health. It supports that occasional pain that I receive. It also gives me that powerful support for vital minerals and vitamins to keep my body going at peak performance. And when I start to get sick, I don't get as sick as I used to because I recover quickly. Here's some of the dangers of prescription pain medicine. Now, I'm not saying not to take prescription pain medicines. What I'm saying is there are dangers, and do consider those, because there are more car accidents. People read the label, don't take while driving. Well, guess what? People take them while driving, and there's more car accidents as a result. We need to be careful. If a pain medicine says don't take it while driving. It means don't take it while driving. It gives us a sense, a false sense of pain addiction. It can lead to addictions. We need to be careful when we go off pain medicines because it can lead to insomnia, leg spasms, vomiting, diarrhea. So when you're going off a pain medicine, often your doctors will say you need to wean off a pain medicine. Listen to them. Do what your doctor says. Also, often pain medicines are overprescribed. There's an estimate of over 90% of people are prescribed pain medicine and they don't need them. I'm not saying that's you. I'm just saying think about that. Also, digestive shutdown. They slow the bowel. My doctor, before I got on my regimen that I'm on now, even warned me about that with the muscle relaxer she was giving me for gut pain. She said if I stayed on them too long, the muscles would get used to them and they wouldn't work properly. And so she stopped prescribing them, even though I wanted them. So these are some tips when you wean off pain medicines, but always follow your doctor's instructions. Increase your water intake. Drink 4 liters of water a day. Use grapefruit and lemon essential oil. That will help cleanse you. Replace the habit. Just quitting can be difficult. Try new healthy habits. Don't go for a quick fix. Use your diffusers, or if you don't have a diffuser, you can put a pot of water on the stove, or just pour some water in your coffee pot and let it steam. Take 10 deep breaths and breathe in that fresh water, or do 10 push-ups. Take a walk, get some fresh air, exercise those muscles. Drink a glass of water, some lemon in it. If you don't have lemon oil or grapefruit, put a slice of lemon or squeeze some lemon juice into it. Over time, new neural pathways will form in your brain. Take the Lifelong Vitality and additional supplements. They will help you. Lifelong Vitality has a 30-day guarantee on it. If you take them for 30 days and they don't help you, send back your empty bottles. Tara will send you your money back. Surround yourself with support is so critical. We all know when we have down days or difficult days, we need people around us. Is so critical when you're going through any type of challenges or celebrations. When you're celebrating, you want to share that with someone, right? Oops. There's also this wonderful book, called Sympathy of Cells. It's a technique where you can, I'm trying to get a good view of it, where you actually can, like the cardiovascular, it talks about how you can use the oils to put on your heart and you just layer the oils over it. And it just helps you. So you put your frankincense on, your carrier oil, your massage blend, your lemongrass, a protective blend, basil, lavender, peppermint. I mean, just thinking about these oils makes me relax because I know the sense of them. And it just helps you. And just smelling those oils in to your olfactories takes that scent into your brain and into your systems. And it just helps you. And yes, this is a whole different techniques. It's a wonderful book that you can buy, and it's a good resource to have for all kinds of issues. And that's why I wanted you to see this. So this is different ways to manage your pain with essential oils. So for joint pain, for instance, this is my favorite, is Deep Blue. And you can get the Deep Blue soft gels to take as well. And the turmeric soft gels. The Deep Blue stick, I don't know how many people I've sold these to. Just smelling it is wonderful. But when you put this on, it just instantly relaxes those muscles. It is so good for muscle pain, arthritic pain. Athletes use this, people with arthritis. It also comes, the picture here shows it in a tube. It also comes in the oil. And this I often have in my purse because I don't carry this stick in my purse. And the oil, so like I have another office, and if I have shoulder pain, because I had this shoulder replaced, I would go to one of my staff and have them rub that on my shoulder in the oil, and it just instantly relaxes those muscles. It's wonderful for joint pain and muscle pain. And also for muscle pain, copaiba is great. It's capsules. Copaiba is also good if you're overthinking something and you just can't, your brain just won't let go of those thoughts. Or if you're having trouble sleeping at night, Serenity, where's this? We're having trouble sleeping at night. I also take Serenity and copaiba. My husband swears by Serenity at night. He has, we have a sleep number bed, and he has his before sleep number scores before he started the Serenity, and his scores now. And his scores now is he sleeps all night without getting up, or before he was constantly getting up. But I take the Serenity and the copaiba at night, and I just sleep straight through. But I have to take the copaiba because my mind just doesn't want to shut down at night because I have so many thoughts going on. So it's good for, because our brain is a muscle. So it helps shut that brain down. So it's good for muscle pain. And it also is good for helping those thoughts. So you can also take the copaiba, and there's also a copaiba oil too. So you can use those both. And then you can take the margin oil or the turmeric as well. And then for emotional pain, the adaptive set is amazing. And I know several people, including my husband, that's on the And that comes, and Don actually replaced his St. John's wort that he was on for many years with Adaptive. And then it also comes in the oil, or I know somebody that's actually on the roll-on. They keep this in their purse, and when they get in a stressful situation, they pull this out and they just put it on their inside of their wrists and by their elbows, and within 22 seconds they feel the effects of it because it's in their bodies. So it's instant. When they go into their meetings, they can feel the results of being in a more relaxed state than they were before the Adaptive. So it's amazing. And you can also do the same thing with the Copaiba. Another thing to use in stressful situations is lavender. And lavender comes as a roll-on as well. Just sniffing your lavender will put you in that relaxed state as well. Another one I like for relaxation, can't open these bottles today for some reason, is Balance. It's kind of a foresty smell to it, but it's very grounding. So if you're anxious or stressed, just sniff it or put it on your wrist and in the middle of your, and sometimes I will even put it right here on my temples, and it will, and I can also put it here, and it just goes immediately into my brain and through my system. So those are great for relaxing you. And then of course, frankincense. I have a small bottle of it here. And then digestive. Oh my gosh, my digestive health is so improved. I have my peppermint tablets and PBS6. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. What's wrong with it? PBS6 is double capsulated. And if you see near the top there, a clear spot, that's because it's double capsulated. And why it's double capsulated is because it is designed to go to your lower bowel intestine. And the reason it goes to your lower intestine is because that's where a lot of your bacteria resides. And it can reside there for years. And since I've been taking that, oh my gosh, I feel so much better. And matter of fact, last month, my son got so sick and we couldn't figure out what was wrong. Not even the doctors could figure it out. So I put him on PBS and Digessun, which I keep in my purse. And it also comes in a soft gel and a roll-on. And I put him on those two things, and within 2 days, he was better. He got cleaned out, it killed the bacteria, and he was back to normal. But he had went through a week of being sick. And because of all his disabilities, I didn't give him those. I had started him on the Digessun, but very little. But after the test came back and they couldn't figure out what was wrong, I decided there was no harm in putting him on the PBS and the soft gels because that wasn't going to harm him. So I did. And within 2 days, he cleared up. So it got rid of all the bacteria and it cleaned him out. And we're still giving him Digessun and PBS. So he's on the road to healthy as well. But I carry the Digescend with me because I had 6 stomach surgeries, so I'm very susceptible to foods. And I put the oil in my drinks, and that way when I drink, it coats my stomach. And that way, if there's any irritation from what I'm eating, it's coating my stomach as I'm eating it. But I take my peppermint, my Digescend, my PB Assist, and my Lifelong Vitality religiously. And then for headaches and migraines, again, the Lifelong Vitality, but also lavender. Lavender is a healing oil. If you have a scrape or a burn, like you get a sunburn even, or you get burned from a water burn from a boiling pot or something like that, you can put lavender on your burn. And it's amazing how quickly that will heal. One of the ladies that also sells doTERRA, she works in a restaurant and she got burns, oil burns, and she took pictures of them before she put lavender on it. And she has pictures of the stages of the burn healing. It was amazing to watch the healing process of her burns. But you can also use frankincense. You can use eucalyptus for headaches. You can use past tense. You can take your copaiba. Remember, it's for emotional pain. And you can use, I use Intune, or not Intune, past tense, eucalyptus, frankincense. Yeah, those are the ones that you can use. But the lavender, I will put behind my neck. I will also put it on my thumb and put it on the roof of my mouth, because the doTERRA lavender you can take internally. But remember, not all essential oils you can take internally, and not all doTERRAs you can take internally. So you need to read labels. So again, this is the joint pain, turmeric and deep blue. Muscle pain, copaiba, deep blue, turmeric. Emotional pain, adaptive, elevation, frankincense. Don't forget your diffusers. They're amazing, have them going all the time. Digestive pain, Lifelong Vitality plus PB Assist, Terrazyme, Digestive Tamer, and Peppermint. Head tension and migraines, copaiba, frankincense, past tense, eucalyptus, and lavender. And I just wanted to share this with you. When you share doTERRA products, you bring hope and wellness to people you love, your community, and ultimately the world. Selling the doTERRA way is about service, one drop at a time and one person at a time. We are serving the world with wellness solutions. That's from Greg Cook, the executive founder. And I just love that, because that's why I do what I do. When I started using these products, I've used essential oils since the 80s, but nothing like doTERRA's. I love how they take care of the farmers. They teach them how to do businesses. They pay them decent wages. They help with human trafficking. They help build water systems. They help with schools. They do all kinds of wonderful things, not just bring oils and products to the market. I love the mission of this company. That's why I'm with this company. And their products are pure. On the bottom of each bottle, you can scan that code and find out what the contents is. There's no other company you can do that with. So I appreciate you coming today, and I hope that you've enjoyed this and learned something about your health as well, the products that I presented. Take a picture of the screen, and if I can help you at all, this is my link tree. It has all my upcoming classes, and reach out to me. I'm glad to help you or answer any of your questions. I'm here to serve. Thank you for coming. Have a good day. Bye now.